to another episode on a Basket Podcast. And today, I would like to talk about some subtle signs that you might be a narcissist in your relationship, but you might not even know. So, the first sign is lack of empathy. So, when we say empathy have something to deal with caring. Yeah, caring. So, you might be in a relationship, but things about your partner don't really care about you. Maybe something that is really on their hearts and you don't feel to genuinely care about it. And you mostly dismiss it. And sometimes you seem to tell them that they are overreacting. Yeah, dismissing someone's emotions that's on their hearts means that you might be a narcissist that you might not even know. And another sign that you might be suffering from this lack of empathy is that you rarely apologize sincerely. I mean, sincerely. Literally, people do apologize, but the apology is not sincere. So, apologizing like truly from the depth of your heart, you might not even be doing that. And mostly, some people think that apologizing is just okay, but not okay. Maybe the reason why you are even apologizing is that they are saying that you think that, oh, let me just apologize. And no, you should apologize from the depth of your heart. When you apologize, there shouldn't be any explanation. And also, when your partner's pain also doesn't seem to affect you, it might be that you don't really have empathy for them, or you are not even emotionally supportive to them. And mostly your partner might be feeling that they are not fully heard. Like maybe they might be heard, but not up to their heart desire. And when you have this lack of empathy, then it means that you might be a narcissist, but you haven't even noticed. Okay, let's head on to the second sign. So the second sign is constant need for admiration. So when we say constant need for admiration, it means that you are always self driving, like as in you're always driving attention towards yourself, and that's very bad. Always you crave for attention from your partner and validation. You want them to always compliment you, like, oh, maybe you are beautiful, you are this, that, you are handsome. And when you keep on doing that, it means that you don't really think about this. You don't even take a moment to observe upon their personal appearances and like personal achievement. Yeah, always you want to show off your achievement, your beauty and stuff, and you are always craving the attention only for yourself. And when you are doing that, you might be heading into a long narcissistic road that you might not even notice. And also, you might also get defensive when you are not recognized. Yeah, this is one of the powerful signs to know that you might be in constant need for admiration, but you don't even know. As, for instance, maybe when, example, a lady might put on maybe a new hair or wear new braids, and when she approaches her partner and her partner doesn't notice, they become angry or upset. Yeah, that's a real sign that you are in constant need for admiration. Yeah, it means that you think that the relationship everything revolves around you. That's very bad. And always getting defensive when you don't get the expected compliment or expected attention. That means that you are in constant need for admiration, and that is very a narcissistic behavior. It might be subtle, but you shouldn't also ignore it. And the last but not the least is the self-centered and manipulative behavior. So the self-centered and manipulative behavior in this, they tend to prioritize themselves at your expense. Yeah, not even in your lowest moment. They are always thinking about yourself. For instance, they will twist situations to make themselves always look right. For instance, maybe you might be in a state where you have lost someone close to you. Yeah. And in that moment, they will even be twisting situation. They will be creating scenarios that will bring everything around them, in the sense that even anything small that will happen that doesn't go in his or her favor, in that situation, they will immediately twist and divert their attention to themselves, ignoring the state which you are in. And another sign also is gaslighting. They will gaslight you and make you doubt your reality. You see, when we say someone is gaslighting you, it means that what you have clearly seen, they will deny it, and you start to question your sanity, that are you even okay, or you are just hallucinating. Yeah, that's pure gaslighting. When you might see them clearly, maybe hugging, or like making advances, making close advances towards someone. And when you question them, they will say something like, oh, he didn't even touch me, or she didn't even touch, something like that. And that's pure gaslighting. It means they are denying what you have seen clearly. And this, by this denial, it will make you doubt the reality, that did you, like, did what you really saw was, or it wasn't. And and also they will use guilt, guilt tripping in silence to control situation. In their manipulative self-centered behavior, yeah, they also tend to use guilt and silence to control situations. For instance, someone will always give the silent treatment when they want to control you. Because when you like, or are really genuinely interested in someone, and you do maybe something to offend the person, and the person switch to silent mode, it makes you, like, it keeps you confused, and it makes you really have a tough time. Yeah, you might be feeling drained. Yeah, because you might be thinking, you try to find every possible situation, like every possible solution to get the person to talk back to you. And that's very manipulative. When someone actually realizes that you are genuinely interested, the right way to go about is also reciprocate it, because he or she is your partner. It's not a grounds for you to manipulate the person. When you do that, you might be a narcissist without even you noticing. Some people do those things, but they don't know that they are being narcissistic or manipulative. They are being narcissistic or maybe feminist. Yeah. And mostly in this manipulative, self-centered behavior, it's like to leave you always drained and always thinking that you might be always wrong, to the extent that even when your partner has done something wrong to you, you might be the one apologizing. And that's very, very, very not advisable. And also, if you are the one, all these things are being done to you, you might know that you are dating a narcissist, and you might as well as know what to do because dating a narcissist is not only risky emotionally, sometimes it advances and gets to physical and certain disadvantages. And one important notice is that having one or two of these traits doesn't automatically mean someone is a narcissist. Narcissist, when we say someone is a narcissist, it deals about the person is consistent with all these, each one of these that I've mentioned. And maybe your partner does this once, it doesn't mean that, oh, maybe sometimes you see humans are not perfect. So maybe sometimes you might do one of these things. But when it becomes consistent, it means that your partner might be a narcissist. When their manipulation, their constant need for admiration, their lack of empathy, when each one of these becomes a consistent behavior, it means that it's confirmed that you are dating a narcissist. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also leave a comment, and kindly also share to someone who needs this video. Okay, this is Avascate Podcast, and I'm signing out.